Just as when you enter a house, you say hello to its inhabitants, I entered the Biesbosch, saying hello to the park and any creatures that might be there. Unsure where to go, I chose one of the first pathways to open up and made my way between the trees. As I continued deeper into this vegetation, I encountered the murmur of birds. I was so caught up in these shapes as they formed and dissolved that I followed them for a while. Lost in the swamps of the park, the water gradually invades the marked out path, but I carry on peacefully. I stop regularly to listen and watch the movement around me. Walking further and further along, I sat down for a moment on a bench to contemplate the body of water in front of me. The swirling sound invites me to contemplate. Sitting on a bench, I take in the serene surroundings and become aware of subtle changes in the environment. At the gentle ripple of water, the call of distant bird, or the play of light through the reeds. These simple benches became a cherished spot through the month, depending my attachment to the park, and each visit to them engraves new memories and discoveries, with whether the warmth of the sun or the cool breeze on a cloudy day. As I stand on this bench, as it has become my ritual, I admire the swarming movement, and I gradually embrace this creature that is this park. I am becoming a part of this creature. It invites me to rest on this bench, to lie down comfortably, and gently I melt into it. Every wind carried by the Biesbosch slowly, making me breathe. The bench itself seems to blend into the park's ecosystem. Insects find shelter in its crevices, and small plants grow around its legs. Over time, it became more than just a place to sit. It transforms into a personal refuge, a spot that holds my secrets and contemplation. It is becoming my own habitat. It is a memory bench. The skeleton of the bench, the skeleton of my new habitat, my own skeleton, allowing me to merge as I become a living creator of this park. I begin my work surrounded by the whispers of this natural world, guided by the calmness of the environment. My hands transform my inner feelings into something tangible. I weave nature and human threads, bending a tapestry, a blanket, a cover, a home. Intertwining tales with the natural element of the reeds on one side, and the human element of the black thread on the other. With gentle fingers, I continue the rhythmic dance of weaving, allowing the fibers to guide my movement. Every gesture is done with care, each shifting intuitive. As the reeds intertwine with the strands, a sense of calm catches me, and I lose myself in its dance. Mistakes become opportunities as I embrace imperfection and allow them to shape my final work. With each new row, I feel connection with my surroundings. I am breathing life into my habitat made with my hands. I am crafting my cocoon shape as the physical link that allows the dialogue between my body and the body of the Biesbosch. In this moment of weaving, the bench beneath me becomes a canvas that hosts the fabric I create. The benches in the park are like bridges between the human realm and the nature's embrace. When resting on a bench, I still my body, allowing my senses to harmonize with the dance of the wind, the whispering waters, and the singing of birds and other creatures. These structures invites me to witness and cherish the beauty that surrounds me. Each bench becomes a sacred meeting place, merging my presence with the park, allowing my thoughts to find tranquility. In this way, they deepen my bond with the park and its peaceful landscape. I immerse myself deeper in the park, inhabited by unique living things. The muddy ground, softened by months of constant rain, made me think into the soil. I was approaching the heart of the Biesbosch, feeling as the entire place were one living creature, a beast that has existed for decades, a dragon that changes and metamorphoses at every turn, a snake that adapts and learns from what it is given. The more time passes, the more my body becomes one with this living natural expanse. Dwelling on this bench helps me find a sanctuary, a shelter. It is a place of connection between my body and all bodies in the park. Through erosion, the wind clings to my hair in the same way it does to the reeds. The water touches my skin, and, carried away by my thoughts, I melt in its movement, closing my eyes from time to time to focus on the bird conversing on one side and the rustling of leaves on the other. Calm and steady, like a little melody that leads all living creature of this place in its dance, as if the Biesbosch was playing and singing a melody that they all knew, invisible to the quickest, but still sensible to the most attentive. I inhabit this place, little by little, with my habits, through the rituals performed around the benches. Each time I return, my footsteps and pauses add layers to this shared history. This bench does not only exist within the park, it evolves with echoes of lives and marks the passage of time on its body. The space of the bench deforms and reshapes itself. It is a living animal of this park. It lives with us, adapting to forms and absorbing stories. All that remains are the reeds dancing in my field of vision. All that remains is the endless flow of water that bathes and gives life. All that remains are the moving bodies of all creature in this park, alongside mine, breathing as one.